Right?
Okay. Welcome to episode 1, Voices from the Hill. Today's speakers are
Tim.
Lexi
and Jaliyah.
Is that
I really
No,
think
my-
it's a household, like, I think it's just a world thing. Like, I see it everywhere. Social media, household, school, like, it's just a reputation for men. They're supposed to be looked at as a tough, I don't break individual, but, like, everybody has feelings. Everybody needs to speak on it. Like, if I'm getting told as a teenage girl, if I'm getting told to stop bottling up my feelings, when you get older, it's not going to end well, da 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 da, you're going to be angry, then that should be told to a boy. Like, girls grow up to always speak on their opinions, speak on their feelings. But there's rarely any time that I'll ever hear an administrator or a dad, a mom, anybody tell a boy, speak on it. Stop bottling your feelings up. Most of the time it's, oh, go play basketball or go do football, go do wrestling. Like, just bottle up your emotions. I feel like that's not a good idea for men because they turn into a mess up. Like, that's just how I feel.
So what's your response to that? Like, why would you, if that relates to you?
She right too though.
Wow.
It definitely be like that, and
Wow.
I don't even like. I honestly don't think it should be like that, but it I feel like it's just because females go through a little bit more.
But
as
no,
far as-
not even that. Why won't
you speak
Yeah,
up?
why won't you speak? Like, if you feeling away,
Oh,
if you're
I feel like
something,
probably
if you
'cause-
frustrated about something, why won't you?
A relationship,
why
a
won't you speak
friendship,
about it?
anything. Like, why won't you talk?
'Cause
Why won't you
even-
speak on your feelings?
I'm what she said too. You
I
know
feel
what I mean?
that's
I'm
just-
that. I get upset in my relationship. I shut down. I get quiet sometimes. I don't want to
Sometimes.
talk. You know what I mean? So
Okay,
I'm asking her
so
for
Maybe-
me too. Like, so,
maybe just because you don't want to say the wrong thing or do the wrong thing, you just take time and just think about what you should do or what's best for you to do,
yeah.
or
And
handle the
two,
situation.
as the man, we grow up to and are taught to be the protector, the provider, the strong one. You can't cry. You can't show emotion.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
So that's what
I
that's
definitely
what-
understand.
Oh, you go ahead.
I would have to disagree with the crying part. I feel like everybody cries. Like she was
You have
saying,
a breaking
everybody
point.
has
Everybody.
emotions and stuff. I feel like it's okay to cry.
Mhm.
And do you see questions all over TikTok? Like, what happens if your man was to cry in front of you? Like, what you?
I'm a
do?
cater,
What would I
like-
do? Yeah.
But-
It's
Like,
just
I
the
would make
other
sure
way
they are
around.
good.
If
Us
I'm
as
crying,
men
the
now-
boy's gonna cater to me.
Us as men, as boys, as men, we're not taught that it's okay for us to do that though.
Yeah.
Well,
When
it's
we're
okay
growing
to
up,
cry.
Yeah,
we're
as
taught-
a female,
we're
speaking to y'all,
we're
that's
taught-
okay.
It is
Like,
okay.
to speak up, that's okay.
If I fall and I scrape my knee, I'm taught to get up and dust it off. I'm not able to cry about that. As a lady, when you fall, you scrape your knee, we coddling you.
But I disagree
picking
with
you
that
up.
too,
Yeah.
though,
I'm
because,
just
like,
telling you.
in
So,
some certain, like,
That's that
situations,
vibe.
they
Oh,
could
yeah.
tell a female to dust it off or don't cry,
mm.
or they tell you it's okay to cry. But for me, I'm gonna dust it off and I'm gonna keep pushing like it's
Stuff
different.
like that, certain stuff like that is based on like how you was disciplined, like raised. See, I was raised like that. I come from a household where I gotta be tough. I got 2 older brothers, or I'm the youngest. All my siblings older than me, so it's just like I gotta be
Ain't
tough.
no crying.
Yeah, ain't no crying.
Dust that off.
Yeah.
Okay, so if the world was different, if discipline, parents, all that was different, and y'all were taught to show emotion, how do you think it would be? How do you think it would impact the world? Like, how do you think it would be different? You being a man and your whole lifestyle changed because you show emotion. How would that change in your eyes?
That's a good question. Ain't nobody ever asked me no question like that. I say if it'll, I don't know. I really don't know. I don't think it'll probably be better in different ways, just because females, y'all would know, y'all see like how men actually are like behind closed doors,
Right.
based off like feelings that they aren't showing. So I feel like towards y'all, maybe y'all it made me feel better, yeah. But towards us, no.
Okay,
Yeah.
as
I
a
think
personally,
I
no.
would feel better. Like,
yeah.
if my partner was showing me how they actually truly feel, because you can get into an argument with somebody and be like, "Why are you so nonchalant about it?" I know I've done it multiple
Yeah.
times. Why are you so nonchalant
Okay,
about
so if you had a boyfriend, like a best friend, if they randomly one day woke up and was like, "Okay, I'm gonna start showing my emotion," how would that change your perspective on other people, like on boys? How would that change?
it? I don't think it would ever change, because for the simple fact of there are boys in this world that show their emotions, and I just would try my best to support them and make sure they're okay. Um, I feel like it would be easier. Like, I always, as me having a best friend, I always try to make sure they're okay and make sure they're good and stuff. But I feel like it would be a lot easier for women, girls, females, to make sure our man, our friend is okay.
Honestly, coming into this school, I really I kept telling myself I'm gonna stick to myself. I'm gonna stay quiet. Like I'm not messing with nobody, whether that's student, staff, like nobody. But I feel like your soul automatically knows when you're around genuine people. Like your body rejects. If you feel a negative person coming your way, you're gonna get a sense in your body to tell you to stop. So it's really not what I look for, but it's what I feel. Like my feelings could be like, oh hey, like you're a cool person, but my body is like no, like I'm something's off, and you're always gonna feel that. Like it's just within yourself. Like you'll know. That's with anybody.
Me, I'd go. That's true too. I feel like that too, cause I be feeling like that personally. I don't be around anything that's negative. I just try to like step to the side. But I based off like what brings people close to me is things that we have in common and stuff like that. That's about it for real.
I'm gonna say I'm one big thing I'm gonna say is being a person who's never been in the other person's shoes, but still taking that time and patience to understand and take little bits to make a big piece and just understand that person's perspective and why they act the way they do because of what they've been through. Like for y'all, like I think y'all are the staff that I'm most close with because y'all take time to understand. With these, like I chose to speak with them because automatically it's a click. You talk, you communicate, you understand each other. Like you have similar ideas or perspectives in life. Like there's different things and there's different ways to go about it with different people. Like with y'all, I'm comfortable. I can talk. With other staffs, I may be shutting down or not saying all my feelings because I don't understand them and they don't understand me.
I think it's like I agree with what they both said. Like, it's a vibe. You can tell who's good for you and stuff like that. But I just feel like it's mostly about my environment. Like, I hate a male authority because I believe I don't have a dad. So I'm more connected to like girls and stuff like KG and you like that. And I feel like that played a big part. But when as soon as I saw Mr. Peterson, I clicked. Like, I mean, I walked up to him. We started talking about attendance, what he was going to do for the school. Like, we just started really vibing. And it was just like, it was very shocking to me, actually. But I really think it was more of like a male figure in my life.
But are you aware, like, that means you're growing as a person? Because you've had that boundary to never cross or have a strong relationship with a male. Like you've never, whether that's staff or just any man, you've never had that. So are you self aware that you're growing as a person?
I believe I am because at the same time, like you said, I am trying to open more up to, male authority and stuff like that. And it's but at the same time, I feel like it has helped me grow and become who I am today.
Understand. Do you think? Okay, well, did you have both figures growing up?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I did.
Okay. Well, me personally, it was off and on. So when I see grown-ups, I look for them. I look for what I see in my mom or my dad. Like,
Right.
whether that's their favorite restaurant or the way they care to their children, and I see that in KG, so I'm closer to her as a women's staff, and I see that in Mr. Peterson and Mr. Steele and like everybody that I'm cool with, I see that in them. So do y'all do that too? Like,
Yeah, that's what I do. But I open up to both of my parents because growing up, I always been living with my mom and dad, so it's not, and that's rare.
yeah,
Don't everybody come from a 2-parent household? That's what my dad tell me all the time. Be blessed.
yeah, that's lucky.
Yeah.
It's one in a lifetime type of
But I've been to him more than I do with my mom anyway. But it's that's normal.
male
I'm
to
a
him.
yeah, I'm a
He understands more.
young man. That's what it's supposed to do.
Do you look for that, like in
I-
mother's figure?
I think I really do. But how can I put this? Like Tim was saying, like he opens and communicates with his
Like it's
parents
not
and
like
stuff
a boundary wall. Like don't
My
shut
mom
everyone
is a
out.
single mama raising 2 teenage daughters, and at the same time, I don't really communicate with her as well because she's already a one person household.
Yeah.
She has to take care of. She has to take care of herself. She has to take care of me and my sister. So I don't really.
Try to put
Yeah.
more pressure on her. I get what
Yeah,
you're saying.
like she already has enough in life.
Yeah, and it's like you never know who your safe person can be unless you open up. Like,
And it may not even have to be your mom. You can
Yeah,
even vent to a
anybody.
sibling. I got sisters I talk to,
I met
brothers.
a staff from another alternative school that I went to, and I still talk to them till this day. And they're the complete opposite of me. Like we have nothing in common, but I'm very close to them. Like I feel like you do look for a lot of things and a lot of people or just your environment in general, but you should never just block that off just because of what you're used to. Like you do got to try new things.
I had a person like that at Sandusky. Like Tim might remember. She was the school resource officer. Me and her got like really, really close. Like I met her husband, I met her coworkers, like they'll come to school. She'll put me out of class to meet them. Like, and she left to get a better job, I was very proud of her. Like I'm still so proud of her, and then I got a mentor, and I really opened up to her. Just she had some things going on, like some things, and she had to go. I think that's why I really don't genuinely open up to people.
Because that
The fear
person,
of the leaving. Yeah.
I think that's a big part for a lot of people, but